So you've got your PI planning event coming up, and you've got maybe up to 125 people about to descend on this event or dial into this event if you're holding this during a COVID period. How do we deal and manage with all of their holidays? If you've ever wondered, then this is the video for you. Hey friends, I'm Ahmed, a skilled Agile and productivity coach based in the UK. In this video series, I'm covering PI planning tips so you can have better and more organized program increment planning sessions every single time. Okay, so one of the first things that I recommend is that when we're having our PI planning event, we want to have a look and see which global holidays are coming up. Those kind of holidays that are going to impact a large proportion of your Agile release train. And those may be things like, I don't know, like Christmas or like Easter or other religious holidays that are going to impact a large number of people. Now, when that happens, you want to take that out of the overall capacity of your Agile release train. I remember the first time when I did my very first Christmas PI planning, and basically I was shocked to find out that there was hardly anybody there. So where is everybody? Christmas is still a way away, but everybody taken a huge number of holidays. But what do you think? Do you think the executives reduced their demands accordingly? No way, right? The demands were still coming for the whole team. So we needed to find a way to actually balance the demand with the actual capacity that we have. And the only way you can actually do that is, well, one of two things. We either need to somehow increase our capacity or reduce our demands. Now, clearly everybody deserves a holiday. I don't know about you, but when I'm constantly working, my effectiveness tends to go down. And so that's why I always encourage that when somebody asks you for a holiday, always try your best to try and give that, because, you know, we all deserve a little bit of a break. And, you know, the environments and the work that we live in, it can be challenging and it can be hard work. And we all need, if not a physical break, but we'd certainly need a mental break as well. So when you've got a holiday coming up, like, for example, Christmas, then what you might want to do is you might want to have to go back to the executives and say, hey guys, I know you got these list of all of these requirements or features or demands, whatever they are, but look, our capacity is this. And it's having that open conversation with them and managing the expectations. I know there's a lot of pressure on everybody to deliver. I know, I've been there. But I think what we all need to do is we need to find that courage to actually know when to say no. And I've struggled with this in the past myself. It's always more tempting to say, yeah, I'm sure we'll work something out, we'll do something. You'll get lots of pats on your back for doing that. But sometimes it's not always the right thing to do. So that's the global type of holidays that you've got. Now, the other type of holiday that you might have is those that are more local holidays, okay, or team-based holidays. So you want your Scrum Masters to be dealing with those, and that's one of the first questions they should be asking when they're coming up with their team planning. Who's got significant holidays coming up? Now, I say significant intentionally because, you know what, the odd holiday here or there, that's okay. Right? That'll come out in the wash, right? But if you've got somebody that's away for example, like half a sprint, which is your 10-day work cycle, if you've got somebody away for half of that, you want to factor that in because that could be material. Also, if you've got that kind of key individual that a lot of other people are relying on, that could have a bigger impact than just the number of days that they themselves are taking off. Okay, so two things then, just to recap. You've got global holidays you want to take into consideration either prior to PI planning or the first thing of PI planning when it starts. And then you want your Scrum Masters to have a look at local holidays and adjust for those where they are significant as well. And so in that way, in a very simple way, you can manage and support everybody so that they can have their holidays. You can commit to what you actually are able to deliver, and you're able to build trust over the long term. So I hope that helped and look forward to seeing you in the next tip. Love learning, keep growing, and don't forget to bring the joy. Thanks very much. Goodbye.